trophy yet. Meanwhile, at another crystal. Oh, there you are, Joshua. As you walk on the crystal road with your still nameless companion. Also,
This way, Your Grace.
I just realized what's going on. Every time we kill a mother crystal, we're gonna kill Joshua. No! Oh, you gotta be kidding me. We thought we killed our own brother, and now we're unwittingly doing it again!
I have a tonic which will...
I thank you for your kindness, truly. But I assure you, I will survive. Please, save your medicines for those who need them most.
Oh, well, if you're sure.
Oh, wow. We barely even get to see our brother these days, and we're unwittingly killing him by fulfilling Sid's wish and fulfilling the Ascian's wish.
Presence.
You did.
I fear he is in Ultima's thoughts again. But why now, after 5 years of silence? I cannot keep him sealed away much longer.
Your Grace.
Yeah, Ultima's gonna want a rematch. And when he gets it, it won't be pretty.
No, do not dirty your hands.
Oh, jeez. Ultima is within his chest. You saw that, right? You can see the purple in his flesh there, just above the shirt that he's wearing.
Look at them all. Like a river flowing to the sea.
Or moths to a flame, perhaps. The crystalline dominion, their light in the darkness. More and more lose their homes to the blight and set out in search of sanctuary, while others lose their fortunes to the Dhalmekian levies and leave to find new livelihoods. What is it that you seek in the Dominion, Your Grace?
Oh, Dion Lesage.
You mean the Crown Prince of Sanbrec?
He has many titles. Dion the Bold, Prince of Dragoons, Odin's
Prince of
Nemesis,
Dragoons.
or simply Bahamut.
He's not my prince, that's for
I
sure.
met him once, when we were children. He was a chivalrous soul even then, and has served his empire indefatigably ever since.
And you are confident that he will listen to what you have to say?
Not at all.
Our world lurches ever closer to the abyss, and a hidden hand ushers us onward. Ultima's influence extends to every nation, Sanbrec included. If His Highness is the man I believe him to be, and I pray that he is, this truth will not have escaped his notice.
And yet, if he has, I'm pretty sure he's turning a blind eye to it.
As the mother crystals fall, the eternal flame wavers, and the azure sky begins to bruise. How lucky we were to be blessed by the crystals, and yet how spoiled. Like canaries in a gilded cage, growing fat on seed.
So he knows that this
Now,
is a problem.
the bars are closing in, and we must take flight. Painful though it be to leave our home behind, it is what we must do to be free. Which is it that men cannot live without? A blessing that leads to damnation, or a freedom that leads to deprivation?
Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
I do not yet know the answer to that question.
But we'll give it to you soon enough.
Clive.
Your Grace, let us find a place to rest a while. We can return by the Dhalmekian trail once you have recovered your strength. I realize your duty is pressing, but if your health should fail...
I know. Thank you, Yote.
And finally, we have a name for his female companion. Took long enough. Can we get this guy on a stretcher? Yeah, gaze upon it. You won't be seeing it much longer. Because I'm pretty sure that's where Clive and Jill are going next. Meanwhile, this is in Dhalmekia. The Ministry of Law.
His attempt to breach the Empire's defenses and gain the Isles of Ark has failed yet again.
Only because your fleet has proved as impotent as a eunuch on laying night. Would you rather we simply fell back to the capital?
Enough, both of you. All here agree that the Empire cannot be allowed to maintain its illegitimate claim on the Dominion. However, our casualties mount with each passing day.
And there's the mountain. Where were you? I was expecting to be fighting you for control of the Mother Crystal. Yeah, you're so nonchalant. Of course, you still miss your true love, don't you?
Sea twixt you and your prize. The armies of Sambrek need but sit back and watch as you harmlessly lap against their walls. They are dug in like ticks and seek to draw out this siege, knowing the capital's stores are nigh bottomless. And what of our wise rulers? Goaded into war without any thought as to what chaos it might reap.
Oh, wow. Wasn't expecting that kind of level-headedness.
Republican soldiers starve while waiting for orders from Randalar.
If you would but take the field, their bellies would be full by nightfall.
If I take the field, so too will Bahamut, and our duel will shake the island to its foundations. Instead of liberating the Dominion, you would doom it to destruction.
So what are you gonna do about it?
Unless that is what you desire.
If our learned advisor has a solution to propose, we should be glad to consider it.
Yes, please, Mountain, enlighten us. Show us that you're not just a big man with lots of muscles who can turn into a Titan. Oh.
Is that the Emperor?
That's how it's gonna be, huh? Have we reached a peace treaty? Or is this just pretext?
The meaning of this, Lord Kupka?
What it means is that I am disinclined to advise you any longer.
In other words, they're fired. And now he takes orders from her.
Ah, the looks on their faces when you walked through those doors. A perfect picture of stupefaction.
That it was.
Could not believe their eyes. Though I confess, I had my own doubts whether or not you would accept my invitation.
And so... yeah, light yourself a Cuban.
Such shocking news. Sid isn't a son of a whore. He's the son of an empress. Your own dear Clive.
That's what you brought her here for?
Absurd. Who fed you these lies? I have never spent a moment among criminals, save at the gallows. I came here with my son, not to entertain your baseless accusations, but to put an end to the senseless hostilities between our nations.
Very well. You need only agree to the terms I set out.
No compromises?
Sid took the life of someone dear to me. A woman by the name of Benedict.
That was 5 years ago.
I swore to take his in turn. This would not be disagreeable to you, I take it. You would finally be rid of the stain on your noble name. In return, I will leave Sanbrek in your capable hands. Your Imperial Majesty.
Yeah, those are my terms. Take it or leave it. We can have peace as long as you have your own son get killed.
And all for the love of a common whore.
Yeah.
Dominant or no, one cannot hide one's breeding. And beasts will ever belong with beasts.
Yeah, meanwhile, yeah.
There are greater things in store for you, my darling Olivier. Soon enough, you shall be the crown prince of Sambrec. And when your father goes to meet Great Griga, you shall be emperor of all you survey.
I can't help
The
but
old
feel
order
like...
shall come tumbling down, and you will rebuild the world in your glorious image.
Yeah, I imagine assassination is on the horizon.
Soon.
Yeah, as Olivier holds on to whatever the heck that was. But oh, Annabelle. We thought you'd have prayed before, but this is to a new low. You weren't even willing to turn on the people who took you in.
She's been in there for hours. Something must be wrong.
I can't take it anymore. I gotta know she's okay. So, after the storm, so to speak, a new missive has been delivered to Clive's chambers. Well, let's see what it says. An apple a day. I think we've read this one. Oh no, this would be from Otto. Lad from the yard ran up a basket of Martels just this morning. Sweet as honey and crisp as the morning breeze they were. I told myself I was only going to have one, but I reckon if no one else listens to old Otto, I don't have to either. You let Nigel and his lot know that they've done a fine job. Was the time you'd catch none but Sid sipping on these, what for their foul bite. But for him it was never about the flavor, but about what they represented. Our ability to make it on our own. And look at us now. Sid would be proud. Signed Otto. Meanwhile, from Gav, the Dalmex and the Imperials are at a standoff. They snarl at each other, fangs bared like slum curs, but neither one wants to make the first move. It's almost as if they both realize what a stinking pot of chocobo shit they stepped in. If I were a man to lay wager, I'd put my copper on this conflict not playing out anytime soon. I shall keep you apprised. Signed, Gav. And the flame none brighter. My Lord Marquess, I ask once again for you to forgive my men for your welcome back at the Lazarus, but you certainly can understand that you were the last person any of us were expecting to see at our gates. In the short time since our reunion, you have shown yourself to be the selfsame man I followed into Stillwind those many years ago, a true bearer of your father's legacy. If only Sir Tyler, the Lord Commander, and all the others who were lost that night were still with us to see how bright your flame now burns. To you and your cause, I hereby pledge the swords of the Guardians, and am proud to stand alongside you once again. Signed, Sir Wade. Alright. And of course, there are new side quests. But before we get to any of those, we're gonna see how Jill's doing. Oh, hello, treasure chest. A goblin coin, a black bud, and 6 blood, and 6 pinches of ash. Yeah, I wonder if that respawns every time you complete a part of the story.
Is it true what I'm hearing, Sid?
Yes, it is true. I don't know what you're talking about, but it is true. Oh, cracked another crystal, yep. That's us. Yeah, we'll leave the because we're coming up on 2 hours, we're gonna leave the side quest till next episode. I think we'll be fine to go and meet up with Jill, and then after that, call it good.
I've done what I can, but the rest is up to you. You need to start taking better care of yourself.
Well, given that what she's doing.
And thank you.
Yeah, put your clothes on, girl.
The curse has spread. Make sure she rests.
Yeah, we know it's only a matter of time before she has to give me her power.
If it hurts, you can tell me, I'll understand.
I can bear it.
But for how much longer?
But you shouldn't have to. Not anymore.
This isn't just your struggle, Clive. It's ours. And when we see how hard you fight, it inspires us to do the same. Or would you rather we left you to save the world all on your own?
Yeah, because you couldn't have won that last fight without her.
No. That's not... Ignore me.
Yeah, touch her hand while you still can. Oh. I was actually expecting we might get to this point, but...
In here.
Oh, Gav.
What's wrong?
Rosaria's under attack.
Again?
What?
I guess we gotta talk to Gav about it.
This isn't the Dalmekian army we're talking about. It's the men of the Rock from Drake's Fang. Hugo Kupka's private guard.
Oh, jeez.
There is in hell in Rosalith, trying to batter down the castle gates.
Looking for me.
Seems that way. Reckon old Hugo has finally worked out who Sid really is.
Yep.
Then this is just another trap.
Uh-huh.
Ah, it's a trap, all right. The daddy of all fucking traps.
I'm going to Rosalith.
You're not serious. That's exactly what he wants you to do, Clive.
But we gotta stop him.
I don't know why Kupka harbors such a grudge against Sid. But as long as it's left to fester, our world will never know peace. He has dragged the rest of Storm into this pointless war just to find me.
Are we gonna need to find a new hideaway again?
I'm not about to stand and watch while my home gets ground into the dirt.
By Titan of all people.
Hugo Kupka must die.
I've lost enough friends to that man already. I don't want to lose any more. So let's go and kill the bastard.
I'm coming too.
Of course you are.
After all, we're in this together.
All right.
Time to devise our plan. Or
I should
just
probably
not.
speak to Otto before leaving. We need to know what we're getting ourselves into.
Alright then. I have no problem with that. Let's go do that then. Also, it makes perfect sense that the mountain's first name is Hugo. I mean, could you have given him a more obvious first name than Hugo? Oh, that does make me laugh. Otto.
Gov gave you the news then?
We're leaving for Rosalith. But not before I know exactly what's going on. What have we heard?
All sorts. Nobody was expecting the Dalmeks to open up a new front against the Empire, least of all our friends in the provinces. Reports have been rolling in from all over the place, with known two saying the same thing. I've been passing them on to Vivian, in the hope she can make sense of them. If you're set on going, you'll want to talk to her.
Understood.
Then that's what we'll do. Alright. See, if we come on over here, what does she have to say?
Ah, if it isn't my favorite pupil.
We're back for more.
Let's see now. Where did we leave?
Yeah, I'm not alone this time.
This is a surprise. My lectures are rarely so well attended.
You know what they say? A little knowledge, can't hurt?
We are going to Rosalith to deal with Kupka. What's the situation there?
Whoa there, Lord Rossfield. I'm sure you're champing at the bit to return to your roost. But to fully understand the present situation, one must first understand how it came to be.
Yes, we need to know. Please enlighten us.
Let us begin with the story of Hugo Kupka.
The Mountain.
Or the permanent economic advisor to the Dalmekian government.
Permanent economic advisor, yeah. For obvious reasons.
In a republic founded on commerce, there could hardly be a more influential position. It has granted him both extraordinary wealth and extraordinary power. Not that he ever wanted for the latter. Being Titan's dominant, he is also Dalmekia's last line of defense, a fact he has used to his considerable advantage. Why, he was even able to pry Drake's Fang, one of the pillars of the Republic, from Parliament's grip. And he was quick to buy the loyalty of the Fang's protectors. Today they are his faithful creatures, a private army in all but name. The self-same army that marches upon Rosarian soil as we speak. By which I mean Imperial soil.
Yep.
Not that you need reminding of the fact. Suffice it to say, the Empire's attentions are elsewhere at present, deadlocked as it is with Dalmekia over its occupation of the Crystalline Dominion, where its legions are now gathered. Scarcely a handful of garrisons remain to secure its western provinces, and half of them left after the fall of Drake's Breath.
Oh.
With the threat of the Ironblood thus diminished, they had little cause to fear a maritime invasion. And so today, only a token force guards the former duchy's shores, as Kupka was quick to descry.
Yikes.
He landed his troops on the Rosarian coast without encountering so much as a single ship. All for you, Clive.
And what happened to
Once
his
your
uncle?
head. And so he and his men advance upon Rosalith, not to capture the province, but to draw you out.
Which brings us to now.
You said Kupka's forces sailed up the coast. What of Port Isolde then? Is the city safe? Quite, according to the Guardians of the Flame. The Dalmekian fleet floated by without incident, but not without remark. When they learned Kupka's forces were making for Rosalith, our friends were quick to begin arranging the exodus of her citizens. And so the stage will soon be set for your heroic homecoming.
Heroic.
Alas, it will be a more trying task to enter the capital than it was to leave it. Hugo's men hold Buet Bridge, despite the Imperials' repeated attempts to wrest it back from their grasp. And they were careful not to repeat the Empire's mistake in neglecting their coastal defenses. The seas around Rosalith are firmly under Dalmekian control.
So how are we getting in?
So tell me, pupil mine, what do you believe to be the best route to Rosalith?
Secret passage?
The north. We cross the northern border near Phoenix Gate, then take the road through Stillwind down to the capital. Hardly the quickest route, but at least we won't be spotted.
A little local knowledge goes a long way. And so must you.
We'd best get a move on then.
Yes, we must.
Oh, will you be going too?
Aye. I've been waiting a long time to give that fucker a taste of his own medicine. I would have missed this for the world.
All right. We should be on our way.
Yes, we should.
Lead on.
And so now, destination established. That's where we go next. But of course, we're gonna leave that for next time. But we know where we're going. It's gonna get pretty nasty, so yeah, we'll take care of the other side quests here and then we'll venture off in the next stream on Saturday. But yeah, we've now fulfilled another Ascian dream, all while unwittingly killing our own brother for real this time. Yeah. Doing Sid's dirty work turns out that Gonna be a lot more painful than we were expecting, but there you go. And so, when I join you guys again on Saturday, we're gonna be seeing just how bad this is really gonna get, because now we get to deal with Hugo Kupka, the Mountain himself, and who knows, if we are lucky, we may be able to claim victory, but whose dominance are we taking next? If we're able to beat him, can we take his like we took Benedicta's with Garuda? Or are we going to have to pry Jill off of the floor and take her dominant instead? It'll be the next stream that'll give us the answer, and it may take even more if we're going to accomplish what's necessary. So, with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XVI Live, and I will see you guys all back here again on Saturday, because we got to stop a man from going too far, getting too big, and taking that big bad vengeance out on Clive. So, thank you very much everyone for watching, and until next time everyone, may you ever walk in the light of the crystal.